Hi, welcome to Let's Talk Context, American English idioms, phrasal verbs, and expressions. I'm Ethelene. If you were following us on Twitter last week, you would have seen that I gave a quiz about an American English idiom, and the answer was to keep up with the Joneses. I don't know why you're spending so much money. There's no point trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what? It's not even worth it to keep up with the Joneses. I'll never make as much as they do. Going into debt, spending more than you can afford just to keep up with the Joneses is totally not worth it. Now, you've probably heard this expression, so let's figure out, what does it mean to keep up with the Joneses? This idiom is used to talk about doing things typically related to money or wealth or status that would allow one person who may not belong to a certain social class to mimic or try to follow those of another social class. Essentially, keeping up with the Joneses means trying to do what those around you, your neighbors, are doing. And it specifically relates primarily to when it comes to money or engaging in activities. Let's say you make $60,000 a year, which is totally fine for you. It allows you to live fairly comfortably, but you have new neighbors who are making well over six figures a year, 200,000, 300,000. So they drive the fancier cars that are more expensive. They have a yacht. They go on vacation often. So they live a more extravagant lifestyle because they have more wealth to do so. Now, on your budget, you're not able to afford to be a member of that country club down the street, but they are. However, you, in order to keep up with the Joneses, decide that you're going to join that country club anyway, for the sake of appearance, to show that you can afford the same things that they can. Now, it's not necessarily bad to keep up with the Joneses, but sometimes it's really not worth it. Why go into debt? Why accumulate more debt than you have to for the sake of trying to fit in? So let's look at the structure. We keep up with the Joneses. We are keeping up with the Joneses. Now, oftentimes we won't use it in the past tense. We won't say, I kept up with the Joneses. Not that it's wrong grammatically, it's fine, but more often than not in conversation, you'll hear someone use the idiom in the progressive or the simple present tense. Well, that's it for today's lesson. To learn more American English idioms, phrasal verbs, and expressions, hit the subscribe button below. I'll see you